there somebody else? Oh, okay.
My live starts messing up sometimes. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining my live. Today we have Clark with us, and he is our very own self-defense person. So, with my nonprofit, Survivors Rise Foundation Incorporated, also known as Pain into Purpose, we raise awareness for domestic violence. We raise awareness for sexual assault as well as sexual trauma survivors, not victims. You're not a victim, you are a survivor, okay? So, Mr. Clark has paired with Pain into Purpose, Survivors Rise. So, our survivors, whether you have gone through domestic violence or to prevent domestic violence, he is paired with us to show you how to defend yourself against someone that could potentially hurt you, harm you, and kill you, okay? So we're doing a brief demo. He came on, what was this?
Monday.
He came on Monday, and he showed me some moves, and I was confident. They had someone stop me, and they would have got it, okay? But, so we're going to do a little demo to show you all what we offer. And I will drop his information down below, but he will be on our website. And our website is survivorsrise.square.site. That's www.survivorsrise.square.site. And like again, he is going to show you how to defend yourself, okay, baby? And make sure you pass this on, because no one deserves to get beat on. And no one deserves to feel like they're in fear for the rest of their life. All right.
All right. So, first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to focus on understanding what is the basics of self-defense. When you think about self-defense, you think about punches, you think about kicks. But the main thing you got to understand is the body is very vulnerable to a whole bunch of different things. So what you want to learn how to do is how to exploit the vulnerabilities of the body, especially if somebody's trying to harm you and hurt you or kill you. So the whole idea of this is for you to learn something basic and simple so you can understand it, and it's not something that's going on through your mind. You have only 5 to 10 seconds to, act. So one of the basic things we want to learn today is we'll learn something called a palm strike. Now, believe it or not, when people think about fighting, they always think about throwing their knuckles up in fists. But you'd be surprised just how much pressure this little bit of palm right here, okay, this little bit of palm, you'd be surprised just how much this can actually hurt somebody and get them up off of you. And it can possibly incapacitate them for good, if you know what I mean. So the idea of this is a simple strike. So how are we going to use the palm strike? Well, first of all, we want to put our palms like this, okay? When we put our palms and push our knuckles in like so, it makes this part very, very hard. And now you guys demonstrating, go ahead and slap your hands and see how hard it is, okay? This right here is going to be your striking tool. Now, the cool thing about the palm strike is that you have various areas that you can hit, okay? My philosophy is if you can't breathe, you can't fight. So one of my targets for a palm strike is right in the neck, okay? So like if somebody is either on top of you, all right, or if they're grabbing you or something such, you can actually palm them right in the neck. We'll give a quick demonstration. So, get one of these ladies to grab me.
I got on his wrist. Grab your hand.
Either way.
Here.
So let's say she has me by the neck, correct? I don't want to be in this particular position, but I can use this to my benefit, because what I can do is I can now grab this hand and I can palm her right in the neck. And I can palm her multiple times to get her up off of me, all right? So that's the idea. Now, not only can I palm her in the neck, but I can also palm her right in the nose, okay? That's the target point right there, right in that nose. Now, for those of y'all watching, I want you to take this palm and press it into your nose and just see how tender that area is. So if you palm that area as hard as you can, going upwards, you're going to do a extreme amount of damage to that person that's attacking you. So that's one of the ideas. That's one of the simple basic strikes right there. The next strike we have is the knee. Okay? Why do I say knee? Most encounters happen how close? Right here, right? This is particularly where my encounters happen. And most of the time, if somebody's going to attack me, they're going to be in this distance. I don't want them in this distance. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get that guard up. Now, notice my guard. You see how it's like this? What is this opening up to? Straight to the palm. So I have some options. I can go straight to the palm, or I can also knee them right here, right into the stomach. Now, if you're dealing with a male, we all know what's down in this area. So if you knee up real good, you're going to hit him right there in the jewels. That's going to get him off of you. But you can do one better where you can knee and then kick right down, right on that leg. And then palm him in the face. Okay? So these are things, simple, basic techniques that anybody can do at home. You don't need a gym. You don't need a dojo. You don't need none of that kind of stuff. These are just simple things you can practice. So remember, when you throw your palm in there, think about it. I am palming right into the face. Okay? I am kneeing right to the groin or right into this area right here in the stomach. This is we call this in the Shaolin sector, because I studied, Shaolin Kung Fu back in the day. We call this area the Dantian. This is the energy center of the body. So anytime this is disrupted, that causes a lot of disruption. So if I'm going to knee somebody, bam, I'm going to knee them right there. But we don't stop there. Well, the idea, the philosophy is we keep continuous aggression. Okay? Because remember, they're coming at us. Just because I hit them that one time, that might not do the job. But if I pop them and I keep hitting them again, then that's going to do what it's got to do. Okay? I can even do one better, and this is just a little something extra. I can knee, I can palm, and I can grab, and I can headbutt. Okay? It's a lot of different things I can do. Or like she said, I can bring the head to the knee multiple times. Okay? So the idea of it is that this person made the determination that they're going to hurt you. They made a determination that they are going to either kill you. We don't want that, right? Everybody has the right to defend themselves. That's your natural, God-given right. I mean, bees have it, dogs have it, bacteria has it, all right? So the idea of it is that you should have the same concept, but you don't want nothing that's too crazy to understand. So again, let's practice this together. I'm going to have these lovely ladies practice on each other. Okay?
No. You ready?
All right, so she's going to be the attacker. She's going to be this is just to go show you guys how simple these techniques are, okay? She's going to be the attacker. She's going to be the aggressor. I'm sorry. She's going to be the attacker. She's going to be the defender. Yeah. So when she grabs her neck or even tries to come close to this area, okay, she's going to throw a palm to her nose or to her neck. Now, mind you, when you just you got 100.
I know, that's why I'm a little traumatized.
I feel you. So you wanna make sure.
I might have some flashbacks.
Yeah.
I really
talk.
Okay.
Listen, y'all. I went through it. Okay, mine. He got permanent fractured knees. He walked different because of me. So I'm just saying, we ain't doing that. So yeah, but come on.
All right. So if I go to grab her, okay, she already threw it. She already hit it. I go to grab again. Go ahead and grab. She palms me right in the nose. Okay. And when she palms me, she's gonna throw that palm and she's gonna go up all the way into my brain.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
I'm talking about.
Because the whole point is, when you think about that, when you think about this part going all the way up, that's going to get that person off of you.
It's going to start hurting their eyes.
It's going to start hurting their eyes. It's going to start making their nose bleed.
My nose ring going a certain way, like,
yeah.
That's just my nose.
It's going to take their mind off the attack. Mm-hmm. And that's the idea we want to do. We want to take that mind off the attack. That's like if I'm driving or something like that and somebody just drives out in front of me. What does that do? That takes my mind off the road and onto them. Like, oh my God, I got to correct myself. So this whole idea of it is that I want to take their mind off that attack. So when I go to grab her, bam, she already throws it in there. Now, mind you, she might have hit me, right? Now, when I get hit, what happens? Now we got the fight or flight response. I'm already mad because remember, I'm trying to choke her, right?
What you gonna do is you gonna hunch forward, right? And I'm gonna say,
she gonna throw that knee right in my face, okay? And she could probably hit me in my jewels. She could hit me in my everything, okay? And again, she can kick me and rake down. Trust me, that hurts.
Yeah, I'm talking about shin right here.
Shin right there, okay? So this is simple, basic. And so what does this allow you to do? This allows you two things, okay? This allows you, one, to get your attacker up off of you. This also allows you time to get away from your attacker, all right? Because just in case they might not particularly go down, trust me, they're going to be in pain, though. But this gives you time to run, get away, get in your car, get away, whatever the case you might need to be. Because all you need is just that little slight window to get yourself out of the situation. That's all you need. So the whole idea of this is that you have a simple, basic concept. Defend yourself, use it effectively, okay? We're going to practice one more time. I go to grab her, bam, she already throws it in there, okay? Simple technique. They just learned that in less than 2 minutes, all right? So y'all got the same thing.
Now you need to do her. Let's see if she know what she doing.
All right? So I'm going to go grab her. Bam, she already hit me.
Yeah.
You
all
gotta
right?
get the stance though.
Yeah, we can throw stance in there too.
Because I'm telling you, that stance, that's what's going to do it. You got to lean forward and
That's true. And she brought up a good point, because that's one of the things we didn't really discuss. Now, mind you, guys, this is just a little brief demonstration. When we actually do the class, we get more in depth in these kind of things. We start learning body mechanics and stuff. But she brought up a good point. When you get in and do an attack, your stance is everything. I can generate more power throwing my hip into it more so than just popping in here, okay? So as we say, I want to take this thing down south and boom, throw that thing all in. I want them to go to the moon. Now, this is the next thing, and this is going to be the creme de la creme, if you will, all right? We're going to talk about gun defense. Now, I taught her a simple move Monday. Do this.
Okay.
All right. So mind you, this.
yeah, but
Anyway, so this is, like I said, this is a firearm, okay? We use this because I want you guys to understand this is what you're going to be dealing with. This is the real thing. We unfortunately live in a gun nation, and everybody has guns, okay? Also, just a quick little thing about me. I'm a police officer. I've been with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office for about 20 years. Well, 17 years. I went to Winston State as a cop, school of the arts, and now I kind of do it on the side, doing little private contracts and stuff like that with Allied. So, I have very large understanding and, like I say, of self-defense, which is why I do this kind of stuff, because some of the stuff I saw on the streets and I worked in the jail and things like that, it really made me upset. So my idea of this is that I want you guys to have every concept of self-defense down pat, from physical to also firearms, all right? Now, I'm going to demonstrate exactly what I'm about to talk about when it comes to firearm retention. Now, granted, most people might not be this close, but if they are, you will have some type of tool that you can use in your arsenal, okay? So I'm going to give her the firearm. It's not loaded, it's safe.
Nothing's in it.
And guys, sorry, just to let you know, I also am a firearms instructor. I teach basic class and concealed carry classes, okay? So that's another thing too. All right. So she has the gun in my face, right? I don't want to be in this position, correct? Now, there's a lot of different ways I can get out of this, but my approach is I'm going directly to them. Again, they're coming at me, I'm going through them. So the idea is I'm going to take this gun, I'm going to pop it back just like that. Very simple. Now, if her finger was in the trigger, okay, which that's what personally I would like, is I could rack it back and break that finger at the same time. I could also do a lot of other nasty things to it as well, too. And what could I do? I could grab and throw that palm in the face. Okay, so that's another concept there too. Very, very simple technique. Now, I just demonstrated. I'm gonna have her do the same thing. See that? Simple.
Yeah.
Already disarmed. Already disarmed. Okay. And now the next thing she's gonna do once she disarms, she's gonna step back, because what happens? Oh, I lost my pew-pew, right? So I'm gonna try to go get it. But the idea of it is, I put in her face. She disarms and step back.
and then
Now look at me. Now I'm in the situation.
I ain't even asking. Okay, I ain't saying nothing.
Now I'm like, oh God, what's gonna happen? Okay. So again, this was a simple technique, very simple. It took less than a minute to learn. All right, simple stuff you guys can practice and learn and do. This was a gun. Here, say you can use a toy gun, whatever the case may be. But guys, understand that you have the natural right to protect yourself. It doesn't have to be too technical. It doesn't have to be too weird. It doesn't have to be too complicated. You don't have to be able to do a split and all this other kind of stuff. Simple techniques to help you defend yourself. Guys, thank y'all for having me. And like I said, y'all want more, You come see us. We do classes and everything like that. I teach basic, concealed carry, all that kind of stuff like that. Even have one-on-one classes as well too. All right, thank you.
Again, this is Clark. He has paired with Painting to Purpose, my nonprofit. If you are going through a domestic violence situation, this is for you. If you've gone through it, this is for you. And to prevent you from from going into it, this is for you. Everyone should know how to defend themselves. So not only is he a self-defense person, but he is also a police officer. You want him on your team, and we got one on our team. So again, he will be on our website. Again, our website is survivorsrise.square.site, where his information will be listed, where you can contact him, and we will go over the classes. We will be having the classes here at 3706 Renota Road. If you are interested in it, do you want to tell them about your classes, how much the classes are?
Yeah, so basically we have the option where you have concealed carry class. That's $85. And we said we do that here, and we go to the range in pro shots. We also have basic firearm classes. That's if you don't know anything about firearms. That's $55. We then have the 101. That's that was like 65 or so, but that's basically a 101 where I go more in depth and teach you kind of what I learned, from the department and things, how to shoot from, moving, all this kind of stuff. That's a more 101 in-depth thing. And then of course we have our Mommy and Me classes, which is going to be $25. $5 per child. And then we have just the basic class, which kind of goes into the Mommy and Me as well. That was like 35. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just coming to a class. Now, I'm going to just throw this disclaimer out here. I'm not here to make you a black belt, okay? That's not the whole concept. So don't come in thinking like, oh, I'm going to learn this, that. I don't believe in that. I believe in teaching you something that I know is going to be effective because it's going to be used on the streets. I know because I've used these things on the streets to survive that 20 years of law enforcement that I've done. So the whole concept of this is that it'll be about 2 weeks or so, well, 2 or 3 weeks or so. Okay. That's my train of thought. Oh yeah, so basically, like I said, you guys sign up for that, and when we go on, that's what I'm trying to get at. Class is only going to be about 2 to 3 weeks, and everything like that, where you learn, again, the basics, the stuff that you learned today, and we move up so you can learn, more things. I teach you how to survive if you're on the ground, somebody has you around the neck, how to get them up off of you, that kind of stuff. Even how to throw people, all right? Yeah, it sounds fun and all, but hey, it's very practical. Hip toss. Yeah, exactly right, hip toss. You already know where I'm going there, all right? So thank you guys. We look forward to having you.
Thank y'all for tuning into my live. Y'all be blessed. See y'all later.